everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
And hello everyone, I'm Paul. It's so good to be here with you all today. How are you, Emily?
Hi, Paul. I'm doing great, thank you. And I'm also feeling very excited about our topic today, how we are feeling. It's a fun one.
Yes, it is. Today we're going to talk about how we are feeling.
Yes, it's so important to talk about our emotions, right?
Exactly. And it's a great way to practice English too. Knowing how to say if you are happy, sad, or tired is very helpful.
Yes. Before we start, please remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. It helps us a lot.
Thank you. We love having you here with us. So, Emily, let's start simple. How do you usually feel on a Monday morning?
That's a good question. On a Monday morning, I usually feel a little sleepy.
It's hard to wake up after the weekend.
But then I drink some coffee and I feel more awake and ready for the week. How about you?
Oh, I understand that, Emily. Mondays can be tough. For me, I try to feel energetic on Mondays. I think about the new week and all the things we can do. So I try to feel positive.
That's a great mindset, Paul. Being positive helps so much. Sometimes when I wake up, I might feel a little tired, even if I slept a lot. Do you ever feel like that?
Yes, sometimes. It's like my body is awake, but my brain is still sleeping. But then I take a shower and I feel refreshed.
Yes, a shower can really help. What about when you are working on something important? How do you feel then?
When I'm working on something important, I usually feel very focused. I like to concentrate.
Sometimes I can feel a little stressed if there's a lot to do, but it's a good kind of stress, you know? It makes me work harder.
Yes, I know that feeling. It's like, I need to do this. And then, when you finish, you feel so relieved and proud.
Oh, absolutely. Finishing a big task makes me feel so accomplished. It's a great feeling.
How about when you learn something new, like a new word in English?
Oh, that makes me feel very happy and excited. Every new word is like a small victory, and I feel more confident in my English.
That's fantastic, Emily. Confidence is key. Sometimes, when I don't understand something, I might feel a little confused.
But then I ask questions, or I look it up, and then I feel clear again.
Yes, it's good to ask for help when you're confused. Don't be afraid to ask.
Sometimes, if I make a mistake, I might feel a little embarrassed at first, but then I remember that mistakes are how we learn, so it's okay.
That's a very important point, Emily. Everyone makes mistakes. It's part of learning. And it's okay to feel embarrassed for a moment, but then you learn and you feel stronger.
Exactly. What about when you meet new people? How do you feel?
When I meet new people, I usually feel a little nervous at first. It's normal, right?
But then I start talking, and if they are friendly, I feel more comfortable and relaxed.
Yes, that's very common. I feel nervous too. But then if we have a nice conversation, I feel happy and even hopeful about a new friendship.
That's sweet, Paul. What about when you are waiting for something important, like waiting for a trip or waiting for good news?
Oh, when I'm waiting for something good, I feel very impatient. I want it to happen now.
But also very hopeful and excited, like waiting for Christmas.
Yes, Christmas is a good example. I feel eager when I'm waiting for something good, like, come on, time, go faster. But it's a nice feeling of anticipation. Emily, sometimes life can be difficult, right? We might not always feel good. Have you ever felt really discouraged or like you wanted to give up on something?
Oh, yes, Paul. Many times. It's a normal part of life. There are days when I feel so tired and frustrated, and I think, this is too hard. Maybe I should just stop.
Especially when I'm trying to learn something new and it feels like I'm not making progress. It can feel really overwhelming.
I completely understand that feeling. It's like you're trying your best, but nothing seems to work. And then you feel sad or disappointed. It's easy to lose motivation.
Yes, exactly. And when you feel that way, it's easy to think, what's the point? Sometimes I feel like I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing. I feel a bit lost.
It's important to acknowledge those feelings, Paul. It's okay to feel down sometimes. It's part of being human.
But it's also important not to stay in that place. We need to find a way to get back up.
You are so right. And for me, in those moments, when I feel like giving up, I try to remember why I started. I think about my dreams and my goals.
Like, if I'm learning English, I think about all the amazing things I can do when I speak English fluently. Travel, meet new people, watch movies without subtitles.
Yes, thinking about the benefits and the rewards really helps. It gives you a new burst of energy and hope.
The feeling of accomplishment when you reach your goals is so big, so amazing. It makes all the hard work worth it.
Absolutely. And, Paul, for me, a very important part of finding strength in those difficult moments is my faith. When I feel truly discouraged and like I can't do it anymore, I remember that I can always ask Jesus for strength. I talk to him and I ask him to help me.
That's beautiful, Emily. Trusting in a higher power can bring so much peace and comfort. It's like having someone always there to support you, to give you the strength you need to keep going, even when you feel weak.
Yes, exactly. I remember that I don't have to carry all the burdens by myself. I can trust in his plan, and that gives me so much courage. It helps me feel less anxious and more calm. It's like a wave of hope washes over me.
That's a wonderful way to find motivation. It's about believing in something bigger than yourself and knowing that you are not alone. And when you trust in that, it truly helps you to overcome those moments of doubt and despair. You feel supported and loved.
Yes. And then I also try to think about the people who believe in me, my family, my friends, and all of our wonderful listeners here on Mr. English Channel.
Knowing that people are cheering for me gives me a reason to keep trying. It makes me feel valued and appreciated.
That's so true, Paul. Having a good support system is vital. And we are so grateful for all our listeners who are on this journey with us. We believe in you all.
Every small step you take in learning English is a victory. Don't ever feel discouraged. Keep going.
Yes. So if you are feeling down today, remember, it's okay to feel that way for a bit.
But then think about your dreams. Think about the amazing future you are building. Ask for strength from Jesus, and remember that we are all here supporting you. You are stronger than you think.
That's a perfect message, Paul. Never forget your why. And remember the joy you will feel when you achieve your goals.
The benefits are enormous. Truly, you will feel so happy, so proud, so fulfilled.
So let's talk about other feelings, Paul. How do you feel when you are outside in nature, like in a park or by the sea?
Oh, I love nature. When I'm in nature, I feel very peaceful and calm. It's like all the worries disappear. I feel relaxed and just happy.
Sometimes I feel a bit awestruck by the beauty, too.
Me too. I feel very grateful when I'm in nature. And sometimes, if it's a sunny day, I feel very playful and want to run around.
Yes, the sun makes everyone feel more lively. What about when you are helping someone? How does that make you feel?
Oh, helping someone makes me feel so good. I feel useful and happy to make a difference. It's a very rewarding feeling. I feel a sense of joy that is hard to explain.
I agree. It makes me feel compassionate and kind. And when someone says thank you, it makes you feel so appreciated. It's a wonderful exchange of positive feelings.
Yes, it truly is. What about when you hear a very good song? How do you feel?
A good song can change my mood immediately. If it's a happy song, I feel joyful and want to dance.
If it's a sad song, I might feel a little melancholy, but sometimes that's a good feeling too. It makes me feel reflective. Music is powerful.
Oh, yes. Music can make you feel so many things. Sometimes a song makes me feel very nostalgic, thinking about old memories, or it can make me feel very inspired.
That's a good point. Inspiration from music is amazing. Emily, what if something unexpected happens, like a big surprise? How do you feel?
Oh, if it's a good surprise, I feel so shocked and then incredibly excited and happy. My heart might even beat fast. It's a wonderful feeling of amazement.
Yes, a good surprise makes you feel so thrilled. It's like a little burst of joy. And if it's a funny surprise, you feel amused and want to laugh.
Yes, laughter is the best. What about if you are very hungry? How do you feel then?
When I'm very hungry, I feel a little grumpy. I can be a bit irritable. My stomach feels empty, and all I can think about is food.
Me too. I get so hangry. That's a mix of hungry and angry.
But then, after I eat, I feel so satisfied and content.
Yes, the feeling of satisfaction after a good meal is one of the best. What about when you are very tired at the end of a long day?
At the end of a long day, I feel so exhausted. My body feels heavy, and my brain feels foggy.
All I want is to go to bed and feel rested the next morning. I feel very sleepy and ready to just relax.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I feel so drained. But then the idea of a soft bed and a good night's sleep makes me feel a bit hopeful for tomorrow.
Yes, and waking up feeling refreshed is just wonderful. It makes you feel ready for a new day.
Emily, what about when you see something very beautiful, like a sunset or a piece of art?
Oh, when I see something beautiful, I feel truly inspired. It makes me feel grateful for the world around us. And sometimes I feel a sense of wonder and admiration. It's like my heart feels full.
Yes, that's a perfect way to describe it. I feel very moved by beauty, too. It can make me feel so happy and sometimes even a little bit emotional in a good way. It fills me with positive energy. Emily, we've talked about so many feelings today. It's clear that our emotions are a big part of our lives, and it's good to talk about them.
Yes, it truly is. And it's a great way to learn new English words and expressions. Remember, it's okay to feel different emotions. It's part of being human.
Exactly. And knowing how to express them in English is a fantastic skill. So we hope this episode was helpful for you all.
We really do. And before we go, please remember to subscribe to Mr. English channel if you haven't already.
And please like this video and share it with your friends who are also learning English.
And we would love to hear from you. In the comments below, tell us, how are you feeling today? Use some of the words we talked about in this episode. We read all your comments.
Yes, tell us. We are excited to read your answers. Thank you so much for joining us today on Mr. English Channel.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye. Stay happy and keep learning.